So let me tell you the difference between the people like me that still live in reality land and the people who have been utterly brainwashed and Trump deranged and completely deluded by the socialist indoctrination of the last 30 years. So while talking to my very own uh, leftist deluded family member, we were trying to have a conversation about the future, and I'm like, have you thought about what's going to happen in the future? Like, because these woke people, they're not going to quit. Like, they want full socialism, and they've made that clear that they're not going to stop. So, what's going to happen? I was trying to say, like, what history shows is that when your government becomes totally deluded by socialism and basically subverted by communist socialist people, like, the people will end up voting for fascism. They will literally vote for somebody who says, look, I'm going to come in and dismantle all this shit. Hitler didn't happen in a vacuum. Trump didn't happen in a vacuum. You deluded ass liberals pushed us to this. But here's the real difference. I'm like trying to have this conversation with him, and he's like, nope, I don't care. I don't care. So you just don't care about the future. Now that you're 70 years old, you've lived a good life with decent wages and under capitalism, and now that you're going to die soon, you just don't care about the future, any of your grandkids, nothing. Like, nope. I'm like, well, have you thought about how absurd that is, that you just don't care? Nope. I'm like, well, but the thing is you do care, because every time you get going on your propagandized leftist bullshit, and I tell you how wrong you are, you go into a rage and almost cry. So you clearly do care. You're lying. Like, but these people have been so deluded, and the leftist indoctrination is really working on some smart people out here. Like, but that's the difference between us reality, common sense people and the liberal, the new age liberal, is we actually care what happens to the future. We care. We want raises in the future. We want, good working conditions and our grandkids and stuff to have a good life. You guys, just because you guys want to live in, put your head in the sand and cry about every problem and do nothing, and because you want to trade security and comfort for your freedom, people like us don't want that. So that's the big difference right there, is we do care about the future.